Good morning, everyone. It's Stephen Williams, founder and president of creditrepairshop.com. And in today's video, it's going to be a very quick, short video. I'm going to talk about one of the ways that you can go after debt collectors, and also you can flip everything around and sue a debt collector if they make this mistake. And the crazy thing about it is that probably 99% of them make this mistake, and it's really because the person that calls you on the phone to try to collect the debt is just like an operator or a telemarketer that's working for the debt collection company, and they can make this mistake. And this is the way that a lot of attorneys have been able to sue debt collectors for making a false statement. Now, check this out. Uh, According to the Fair Debt Collection Act, they cannot make certain statements. And I'm going to start making some videos to kind of take you down the line of the things that they can't do. I don't want to pack too much into one video, because some of the people say that you put too much information to where we can't absorb it. So I want to make this video where it's something that's very concrete, solid, a mistake that most of the debt collection companies make when they call you for a particular debt. And you can use this, but you're going to need to record it on your phone. A lot of the lawyers that fight debt collection companies, what they do is they have a recording device and they attach it to the individual's phone. So whenever they talk to a debt collector, they listen for this type of thing to happen. Now, did you know that if a debt collection company calls you for a debt, it doesn't matter if it's a credit card debt, even a student loan, old cell phone bill, or cable bill, it does not matter what type of debt it is, but what they cannot do, they cannot say that they're going to recommend litigation to take you to court. Do you know a lot of people did not know that? They are not allowed, and it specifically states it in the Fair Debt Collection Act, that they cannot recommend anything because they're not an attorney. That person that's on the phone that is talking to you about collecting a debt, an old debt or whatever it is, how old it is, they cannot say that they're going to recommend that they take you to court. That is a clear-cut violation, and you can actually sue them over that statement, but you have to have it recorded. They may say that if you try to get that recording from them, they're going to say that they, lost it or something happened. Maybe they're not going to make it available to you, but you should always, if you're going to talk, if you're going to talk to a debt collector, and I always say, only time you should talk to a debt collector is if you're trying to gather information for yourself, not trying to pass them information. So you would put the recording on your phone, or whichever type of phone you have, turn the recording device on, or get a recording device. And when you call them and you're trying to gather the information about the specific debt that they sent you in the mail, or they called you up on the phone, you need to ask your questions about the debt. Ask how old it was, and they're going to try to stop and block and move you towards talking about paying the debt. You just disregard that. Just say you need to know everything about the debt. In a way, you're doing like a phone validation, but it's really to try to see if they would actually make this mistake here. Because if they make that mistake, you can simply notify them that their agent on the phone threatened to recommend legal action to their client. If it's a credit card company that they hired, the credit card company hired that debt collection company to collect that debt, they are not allowed to say we're going to recommend that credit card company to go and sue you. They cannot do that. Even if they own the debt, they cannot insinuate that recommendation, because that person on the phone is not an attorney. That person on the phone cannot make that type of statement. It is against the Fair Debt Collection Act to even advise a original creditor to sue. It is against the law to do that. But they get away with this stuff because people don't know. People don't know their rights. People don't know what you have to do to actually get them in, get them, box them up into that situation where they're going to know that they've broken the law and where they will end up bagging out. So this is a strategy that you can use. Even if you don't want to sue them, where you don't want to get an attorney to take them to court and sue them, you could use this strategy here. Just get them talking. And the way to really get them to that person on the phone to get to this position of where they're going to actually try to claim that they're going to try to sue is to disregard them everything about paying the debt and just say, I want more information. I want more information. I want the address. I want the original credit. I want the account number. At some point, that person is going to make a mistake and they're going to say, well, we're going to sue you if you don't do this and that. We're going to call, they cannot even say things like call your employer. They can't do any of that type of stuff. But this one here is the one that when I look across accounts and when I talk to people that are in the industry, attorneys that are in the industry of suing debt collection companies, this is like the number one thing that they listen for in their recordings. What they do is they give their clients a recording device and they talk to the debt collection companies and they listen for things laws that they break according to the Fair Debt Collection Act, laws that the collection agent breaks while talking to the person on the phone, and then they take that and they approach the debt collection company and say, here, this is a violation and we're going to sue you over it. And per violation can be $1,000 to $3,000 per violation. The reason why these companies pay up on these violations is because they don't want to lose their license. They're licensed or certified in some states to collect debt, so they don't want to lose that, so they'll end up paying out on those. So if you need help with your credit, please click below here to go to thecreditrepairshop.com. The link's below. If you need your credit reports and scores, remember everything starts with that. Go to www.your3scores.com. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate it. Share with your friends and family. Post your comments. Like the videos, because this information, I really appreciate you liking the videos and sharing your comments. And I'm going to leave you with, again, think positive. When you wake up in the morning, every morning, you got to wake up and you have to start getting your mind thinking positive. Don't think about if you had a problem or something bad happened the night before. You need to just cross that out, erase it, and move forward the next day and start stacking on the good, the positive thoughts. Just stack them. Whatever way you can do it. Once you get used to doing it, it'll be like anything. It'll be like a habit, but you got to get into that habit. If you don't, you're going to continually like move up and good things happen and then bad things happen. Good thing, bad thing. Like you're going to go back and forth rather than really having an experience of really having a lot of good things happen in your life. So again, thank you for your time. This is Stephen Williams, founder and president of creditrepairshop.com. And make sure you review this video, because this is one of the best strategies that can be used to just eliminate a debt, even if you don't intend to sue the debt collection company. Thank you.